In the year 2012, Bajaj has introduced a proper naked sport bike and even called it as the NS200. And after finally years of upgradation, today we have got the latest, the all-new Bajaj NS400, but with the latest 350cc engine. So without spending any time, let's get to know about the latest Bajaj NS400. Starting with the paint scheme, the bike has got a proper glossy black paint finish, and the looks of this motorcycle is so good. It's almost like an aggressive kind of naked sport machine. Just from the headlights, we do fall in love with this machine. Just look at the beautiful looking Z-shaped DRL, that aggressive kind of looking DRL. And in the front itself, we get the projector headlamp so that we get decent light through in the night time too. And we also get LED indicators, providing that build quality for this motorcycle. I mean the proper premium quality for that naked sport machine. And in the rear side, we get the older looking taillights, but that aggressive and sharp looking taillights for the NS400Z. And before getting on the bike, let's check out the seats. We get a split seat setup for the NS400 with a softer padding, much more softer padding for the rider, and a bit of a harder padding for the pillion. But comfort wise, it's much easier to have this kind of a padding for both the rider and pillion. And getting on the bike, let's look at the seat height. The bike has got a seat height of like 810mm. I'm a 5'8" guy. I have complete planted foot on both sides, so no issue for me with the seat height. And looking on the handlebar switches, we get the dim pass button integrated into a single switch. These are for toggling around the meter console, and we get the indicators down the horn. And the right side, we got the buttons dedicated for the hazard lights, and the kill switch and ignition are integrated into a single switch. This is for adjusting the brightness of the meter console during the rides. And before going to the meter console, let me just turn on the meter console once more for you guys to see properly. We get a fully detailed meter console with the warnings on the top. Let us ride. Okay, let us ride. And we get the tachometer, the speedometer. Here we get the gear position indicator, the fuel indication. We got 4 riding modes: the road, sport, rain, and of course the off-road, where we can completely turn off the rear ABS. And we also get a Type A charging port so that we can charge our phones while on the ride. And this is the keys for the NS400Z, the Bajaj Pulsar NS400. Now let's talk about the latest upgradation, the engine. Right now we get a 349.13cc single cylinder liquid cooled engine, which can produce like 40.6 PS power and 33.3 Nm of torque. And right now the stroke has been reduced, so torque has been reduced to a much smaller amount, like 1.3 or 1.6 Nm of torque. But that doesn't mind, because we do get the slipper clutch and of course the sport shifter, the sensor based shifter on the NS400, so that we can completely enjoy this beautiful motorcycle. And looking on the tires, yes, we get a 110 section tires from the Apollo in the front side and a 150 section tires in the rear side, so that we can like extremely corner these machines too, because these tires have great grips too. And suspension, yeah, we do get the USD forks in the front side and a monoshock suspension in the rear side. It's at more on the tighter side, so that we can completely enjoy the corners and have high speed stability too. And the ground clearance, we get like 165mm ground clearance too. And before going for a short ride, let's also hear the latest engine sound from those exhausts. We can hear a small whistling sound too, which is completely addictive, guys. So let's go for a short ride on the latest Bajaj NS400, but with the latest 350cc engine. So let's go. I just forgot to mention about the brakes. Now we get the 320mm disc rotors in the front side with the 2-piston Gremica calipers, which gives like the proper braking bite, that extreme braking bite needed for this bike. And the rear side, we get the 240mm disc rotors, again with the single piston Gremica calipers. So it started raining a bit. I think the ride will be continuing in the small mild rain. So let's go. And finally we have reached the main road. Since I'm standing in the signal, let's talk about the heating. The heating, I mean the cooling have been improved from the older past models, comparing to the KTM Duke 390 with the 373C engine. The cooling have been improved. It's running much more cooler than the older KTM Duke 390s. And vibrations wise, yeah, this is single cylinder motorcycle, so we do feel the small buzzing and the mid RPMs, and vibrations do increases at the higher RPMs, because since it's a single cylinder machines we do feel vibration, no doubt in that. But truthfully saying, I don't actually go for the vibrations, because the riding feel the motorcycle gives is damn fun, so we don't go behind the vibrations. And right now I'm riding on the sport mode, so I don't need the clutch for upshifting and downshifting, since we have got the sensor based Q shifter. Just like that we can upshift and also do the downshifting. And braking, the Grimeca braking system, and braking wise, yeah, Bajaj haven't compromised for the braking too. The Grimeca braking system is definitely a great braking for the Bajaj NS 400. If you are holding the brakes hardly, we can do a small stoppy too. That's hard. That's the braking level, I mean the braking bite of the Bajaj NS 400. And the motorcycle is also so much nimble, so we can easily ride it within the cities. And the sensor based quick shifter, even though it's a small jerkiness, we can completely enjoy the motorcycle. And since we have a great tire grip, we can also do small corners too. The character of this motorcycle is insane, guys. And since we have the harder suspension, we can also take the corners much more confidently. Let me just take the U-turn right here and continue. No issues for taking the like U-turns too. Great braking, guys, great braking. And before looking at the fuel efficiency side, let me just tell about the fuel tank capacity. Right now we get like 14 liters of fuel tank for the Bajaj NS 400. And fuel efficiency, we get like 33 km per liter on series, and up to like 35-36 km per liter on highways if you are riding decently. And fuel efficiency has been improved from the older model, the NS 400 with a 373cc engine. Because of the 350cc engine, fuel efficiency has also been improved up to like 5%. That's like 2 to 3 km per liter, which is great for a biker. And pricing wise, the motorcycle cost about like 2,30,000 rupees for this bike on Trivandrum. For such a pricing, I would say this bike is a great deal, no doubt in that. A completely fun machine with the needed features for the motorcycle, especially the sensor based quick shifter is completely a damn fun thing. This is the first time I'm trying out the sensor based quick shifter. Yeah, there's a small jerk, but while only on shifting on small RPMs, but on a higher RPMs we definitely don't feel that kind of a jerk. And tires, even I was able to ride this motorcycle on both on harsh sunlight and right now on small rainy day, and the tire grip was excellent, giving us that confidence even to brake even harder. But I am not pushing the motorcycle just like it's a complete track. I don't want to do great stunts on this motorcycle. And that's it for the review of the Bajaj NS 400. I think I have shown you much of the details of the great motorcycle. And so let's catch up in the next video. Until then, it's a bye from me. Bye guys.